Well, welcome to the call, everyone. We're excited to share some of our results tonight with Arrow, which is our product with actives that is still on pre-order, but a few of us have won it. A few of us have been given it to try because they're on the advisory board. And you get to hear tonight from three of us that have been on the product for just a little bit and what we're already seeing. So Jerry, go ahead and lead us off.
All right, thank you, Trish. I enjoy these calls. So I've been on, let's see, I started taking Arrow. I received it last week on Wednesday, and I knew better than to take it at 5 o'clock at night when I got it. I heard Christina Godoy's story about taking a drink drinking one at 6 p.m. and then being up until 2. So, but anyway, so I started on it on Thursday, and it was right before I ate lunch. And actually I was on the phone with Erin Cosmets at the time. And I usually eat lunch around 11. And really the first thing that I noticed is about 10:30, I drank one. And I was pretty hungry when I drank it, but I noticed over the course of like the next 30 minutes, the hunger just became less urgent, less intense, right? I mean, so by the time I was ready to eat lunch, it was, it's not a big deal. I wasn't hungry like I usually am. But that was the first thing I noticed. Really what it is for me is I'm a horrible late night snacker, right? And I see Stu laughing, but I'm a horrible late night snacker. My problem is I tend to eat dinner a little bit early and probably not a big dinner, so it doesn't last. And then I kind of start getting hungrier later in the evening. And what I've noticed is since I started taking Arrow, probably the biggest thing for me is that those urges to snack aren't as urgent. I mean, so I can sit there and go, and I think it's more, I have the urges remaining just out of habit. But I can sit there and go, no, I'm just not going to do that. And I don't have that overwhelming craving or desire to snack. So it's really working well. I mean, for those big things for my problem areas. And I can already tell it's making a difference just in the way I feel, kind of the way some of my clothes fit. I did took some pictures when I started. I, weighed myself, kind of wrote down what I was experiencing every day. So I'm going to kind of follow this history and see where it goes. But other than that, I mean, it's a phenomenal product. And I'm really liking the whole product profile as it's coming together with actives, and not only how we have this amazing set of standalone products, but how all of them are coming together and kind of working in synergy and overlapping each other's benefits. It's really great. I really love that.
Awesome. Thank you, Jerry. Coco, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
It's all you, sister.
All right. Well, I've been having a lot of experiences with Arrow.
Coco, before you go any further, we can't hear you very well. Can you turn up just a little bit?
Maybe now?
It's a little better. We'll just turn up our volumes and listen close. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get close. Well, a lot of you know that I start taking Arrow at the same time that Shanae is giving me an advice in my diet, and that allowance with taking Arrow has been changing a lot of my perspective about eating healthier. So one of the things, first of all, that I did in my diet was eliminate everything that has sugar. So I switched for healthy protein bars, creamer, because I love coffee. And one of the things I'm so happy is I'm able to still drinking my coffee. I was thinking she's gonna say, not coffee anymore, but no, just change the creamer. So basically being changed was taking a lot of the sugar. However, with Arrow and Optimate, I noticed that it's giving me a lot of energy. I drink it in the morning because it's better to have it in the morning and one day I take it at 2 p.m. I was not able to sleep all night. So now I having a pattern that I cannot go to sleep even though I'm taking it in the morning. And you can tell, well, maybe she's not sleeping all night, so she's gonna feel tired in the day. No, I still feel energy. However, I noticed that I'm having this. So I talked to Shanae today, and she said, okay, let's go add magnesium to that. So that's gonna help you to sleep. Because that was one of the, before I take Iro, I was able to go to sleep. But now probably Iro with Optimum is giving me a lot of energy. That's been great at the gym because I'm able to teach my cycle classes. And before we get sore after my ending my 4 cycles that I teach a week, my quads will get sore, and now I'm able to recover very fast. So that was very good. I take measures before and first week, second week. So my weight before I start Iro was 149.5. My waist was 38. My hips 30.5. My chest 30.5 as well. First week with Iro, my waist was 2 inches down, 36. My chest was 0.5, so was 37.5, 38. My hips was the same. My biceps was 13. So this second week, I am at 36. So I went down 0.5 more. 0.5 here also, so I'm 37. I went 41 here in my hips. And my biceps went 12.5, so I lose 0.5. However, this is the weird thing. You can think like, oh my God, she's getting smaller, right? My weight went 151.5. So I was like in a shock and like, however, I'm getting muscle again because, I work a lot at the gym, but because my age, I was losing muscle, but I feel that now it's getting like tighter. So I think I'm getting my muscle because I work hard at the gym. When I go ride, I ride hard. So I guess it's molding my body. And my clarity is still the same, very good, so very active. So now I just need to add the magnesium so I can finally go to sleep. But I'm being active all day and I guess all night. So I just recommend that be careful when you start taking Iro and to see that, if you see a pattern with the sleep, just add magnesium. And it's a specific magnesium glycinate, 400 grams. Okay. But
yeah. Awesome, Coco. I should have had you go last. That was fabulous. You've been on it the longest. You've got some good results. Wow.
I got pictures also on my belly. Oh, my belly is getting also because my belly, I'm seeing in my belly, I'm seeing here. Yeah, it's working.
Woo! Yeah. Okay. One other thing you might want to consider is Aero is also good warm. So if you're not sleeping, you might want to try cutting back on the coffee a little bit, warm your Aero and see if that warm drink satisfies you in the morning. You might be able to sleep better at night, taking the coffee out. So play with it a little bit. Shanae didn't tell you to. I don't want to be the bad guy to tell you to, but just maybe play with that a little bit. I've heard lots of people down in Mexico are substituting this for their coffee.
She drinks 2 cups per day as well.
I'm just saying, if you want to get your sleep back, it might be a way. Yeah. But we love this product. So I've been on this product about the same time as Jerry. I got mine last Wednesday, started it also on Thursday, took my measurements, took everything. So I haven't measured for my first week yet. That will happen in a few days. But I also am seeing not so much fluctuation on my scale because I test that every day and I'm seeing a little bit of fluctuation, but nothing definitive yet. But my clothes are fitting differently. So I haven't done my measurements yet, but I'm only a few days in and I can already feel a difference. So like Coco's saying, who knows about the weight? Because I definitely am exercising a little bit too, not to the degree that you are, Coco, you're amazing, but I haven't changed my exercise habits. I'm still doing exactly the same amount that I did before. So I really wanted to just test Aero and see what it does for my body. The big thing that I'm noticing is not just the way that my clothes are fitting, but also my energy throughout the day. I'm not having a lag in the afternoon. I can work hard from 5 in the morning till midnight and not skip a beat. So that's huge. Usually I have a lull when I'm about 8 hours into it. I just want to be done. I want to go take some time off, and I haven't been feeling that. And like Jerry said, I'm not feeling any need to snack. So things that before would be very attractive to me. We've got one of my very favorite desserts sitting on the counter, and I haven't touched it since Arrow came into the house. I'm actually going to toss it tonight because I'm not eating it, and apparently nobody else is either, so it's gone. And that would never have happened before. I don't ever waste desserts that I love. I always make sure that I eat them so they don't go to waste, and I just don't have any desire. With taking the Arrow, I'm not snacking, I'm not grabbing food mindlessly. I'm thinking about what I'm putting into my body. And it's not because I'm trying to achieve results or I'm trying to create a story. I just am more aware that I'm eating because I'm hungry, or I'm eating because I know that I need to eat and I need to put some protein in or some vegetables in. And it's not so much just habitual. So that's been huge for me, to become more intentional about my eating. I know that if that's all it did, that will have an impact on my health and on my weight. I too am excited to see little changes happening here and there. I'm noticing some changes mostly in my belly area. That's where it hit at first. I'm just excited to get some results. So I'm loving each day. I look forward to taking it, which is interesting. In the past, I'm not an energy drink person. I don't drink a drink of choice. I'm a water girl. And when I've been in companies in the past that have had an energy drink, I usually find that I'm mixing them into smoothies because I don't really want to just drink it alone. And with this one, I'm really enjoying just putting it in water and sipping on it. It's really got a good flavor. It's growing on me. I love it more and more each day. And I look forward to when I can take it. I take mine between 11 and 1, and I haven't had any problem sleeping. I just find that it helps me throughout that day. I oftentimes don't eat lunch because I have no interest after I've taken my Arrow. So that's kind of something I'm playing with. I'm trying to grab something healthy mid-afternoon just so I can keep food going into my body. But loving what it's doing. Can't wait till you all can have it. It is available now for pre-order, which means you'll be ordering it and it will be shipped to you as soon as it's available sometime mid-month. You'll find out when we find out, and then you can all benefit. But make sure that you take your before pictures and your measurements so that you can track your own success, because we're seeing stories with everybody that's trying it. Make sure that you get your own story. Make sure that you're tracking your results. So that's our call for tonight. Thanks for joining us. We can't wait for you all to try this amazing product. Thanks, Actives, for continuing to bring us amazing products that impact our life, our health, our ability to enjoy each day by feeling better and better. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you, Trish.
Thanks for sharing, y'all. Appreciate it.